It does not look like we're going to see a white Christmas this year, as thankfully we're seeing the moisture, and there has been some good snows across portions of Colorado, northwest Kansas, out in the mountains. Some good skiing taking place out in the New Mexico mountains and also Colorado mountains here in the last couple of weeks. They've collected plenty of snow. Out in the Panhandle, Guyman has already seen 2 inches of rain, and it is still raining, and it will be still raining here throughout the afternoon, evening, and then eventually this slug of moisture will inch its way to the east, and we'll be here across the metro late overnight into tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's commute will be a wet one. Just be aware of that. But you can see from Cheyenne to Sayre up and down 283, approaching the Mangum area and west side of Altus near Duke and Hollis, all the way up, and this again will inch its way. This is not going to jet its way off towards the east, but it'll approach 183 here this afternoon. Buffalo, Laverne, Shattuck, Woodward, out towards Beaver. It's been a wet go here this morning. Like I mentioned, already 2.06 there in Guyman, 2 inches out in Beaver County, 1.5 Elk City, Hollis there at 1.79, and almost a half inch already in Clinton the last 48 hours, as we did have a couple showers here across the metro early this morning, but they jetted off towards the north just enough to wet the pavement. That's about it. A little bit of dry air has come in. Mixture of sun and clouds right now here across the metro. Cloudy skies off to the west, and those clouds will re-thicken up here later on this afternoon into the evening hours here across the metro. 55 degrees, a southeast wind at around 15. It is mild out there with those temperatures approaching the upper 50s in some locations. I think we might hit 60 degrees for a high temperature with just enough sunshine the next couple of hours before we cloud back up for well above average. We should be down near 50 for highs, those 30s, and rain, cold rain, northwest Oklahoma, and those southeast winds, not too strong, 10 to 15, occasional gusts 20 to 25, especially here across the southern half of the state, as we'll go low 60s to around 60 here across the metro, low to mid 50s to upper 40s northwest, and then staying in the 30s out there in Guyman, as this big spin of low pressures bringing in the lift. We have the moisture in play. Main jet streams off here to the north. This is what we call a cutoff low. Jet stream to the south, jet stream to the north. This is like a rock in the middle of a river. Has no really push to it. And so what it's going to do is it's going to spin its way off to the east slowly over the next 24 hours, then it'll eventually get a boot as it starts to weaken, and another big storm system takes off the southeast coast and goes up to the northeast coast here this weekend. Rain starts to approach out to the west here this evening, and again march its way into the metro late evening into the overnight. This will be moderate to heavy at times, maybe a clap of thunder. No severe weather is expected with this, and this will continue to move its way to the east all morning long, and eventually tomorrow afternoon, we'll start to see the dry air come in, stay with clouds, maybe a shower or two, but bulk of the rain will come in tonight, tomorrow morning. Rain out towards the west here this afternoon, maybe a rain-snow mix with a little burst of snow later on this evening into the overnight out in the Panhandle, maybe far northwest Oklahoma. This is just a chilly, a moderate rain here for the overnight. Temperatures 40s and 30s. Tomorrow, morning rain, afternoon clouds, a north wind. It's going to be a chilly day. Temperatures held into the 40s. That rain moves off towards the east. Half an inch to an inch of rain to additional 1 to 2 out west. So some good soaking rains and any snow out towards Guyman and Beaver and to the west. Rain likely tomorrow morning, ending by afternoon. Quiet over the weekend, 50s. And then as we head towards next week, no Arctic air with seasonable highs near 50. We'll be back.